All right. So there is a argument that truck drivers who make the conscious decision to join the trucking industry, they need more time at home. There is an argument that truck drivers need more work life balance, okay? Sitting in the chair, driving for 11 hours a day, 8 days a week, driving 800 miles, 900 miles a day is taking its toll on personal life as a truck driver. Making all of that big money, driving $2 and $3 and $5 a mile is taking its toll on work-life balance. That is a discussion out there for autonomous drivers, for the people who are working with autonomous companies. This young lady, she's going to talk about how her work-life balance was thrown off because of trucking. She joined the trucking industry to make a fair wage because she saw you drivers up there on YouTube and TikTok. Y'all was talking about how much money y'all was making. 5, 10, 15, $20,000 y'all were talking about. And she said she had to get in on it. Then she got in the trucking industry. Then she realized, damn, y'all don't ever go home. Shit, when you making 5, 10, 15, 20,000, wow, you don't get to go home. And she said, you know what? I got a son. I got to go home too. And my son loves me when I show up on birthdays. And when I show up a day late, it misses the point. And if I show up 2 days too soon, I'm missing out on precious money that I could be earning. So therefore, I need a better work-life balance, and that must be the standard all over the industry. Every company in the industry must be lacking when it comes to work-life balance. It must be. There's no such thing as working local and going home every night. Can't be. Or going regional and being home 2-3 times throughout the week and home for a 34-hour reset. Can't be. That doesn't happen. So, the solution to that problem is, you guessed it, robot trucks, man. Let's go ahead and check it out.
As an ATOS here at Aurora, I pride myself.
As an ATOP, what is she saying? As an ATOP, I'm not understanding that word that she's using. ATOP?
Here at Aurora.
As a who? ATOP?
ATOS here at Aurora, I pride myself on being.
Man, as an ATOP, is she saying ATOP?
ATOS here at Aurora, I pride myself on being thorough and making sure that I take the small steps to gain big effects.
Hey man, now who damn script are you reading? I take the small steps to take the big steps. What? Man. Okay, let's who damn script you reading, lady? Ma'am. If you are okay, I need you to damn wiggle your nose. If you are okay, I need you to wiggle your nose. Okay?
ATOS here at Aurora, I pride myself on being thorough and making sure that I take the small steps to gain big effects.
Small steps to gain big effects. Who the hell taught you that shit? Who taught you that damn bullshit? Cause that's what it sound like. It sound like a big bag of bullshit. Small steps for the big effects. Girl, meet Noisha. Man, these new names, dog.
Toss here at Aurora, I pride myself on being thorough and making sure that I take the small steps to gain big effects.
Ma'am.
My time as a driver has really shown me that there is a big need for the work-life balance for drivers. I remember.
Alright, she said that being a truck driver, there is a need for work-life balance as a truck driver. Okay? Huh? As her time being a truck driver, you're like, you know what? Making $5, $10, $15, $20,000, it just ain't worth it to me. It ain't worth it to me. Okay? Need to be more work-life balance. Like, you know what? Making that big money, it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it, you know? Even though you have some drivers out here who don't have any kids, you have some people out here who don't have any children to care for. They're adults, right? Their parents are at an age and still at a capacity where they can take care of themselves. And they can work like their name was Rihanna. Work. And let me see you work. Nah. You never touch me in a crisis. Yeah, man. These people, you got some people out here who don't have any children, though. And they can work around the clock, and they choose to work around the clock. So they don't really care about work-life balance. They can have a life after work, right? Because one thing it is hard to do, it is hard to have a life and work at the same time. But let me tell you something. You will have a life whenever you are done with the work. I promise you. It's hard to do both. It's hard to do both because there are some people out here who are focusing on just work. And when they're focusing on just work, life is a competition and you are getting left behind. Okay? Now, you may be able to raise a son, and that's your choice. That's your choice to have a son, you know. But there are just some things I believe that would be more conducive to you having a family, right? And being a truck driver just ain't one of them, right? It just ain't, you know, it's hard. It's hard. I keep saying that it is mission impossible. It is mission impossible to be an effective truck driver, a very prosperous one, because you got to tend to your business and handle your business as a truck driver, especially if you are OTR. And being a family man or a family woman, it may have to take a back seat to trucking. Shit, hell, that applies in every industry. I know some lawyers that go home every night, but shit, dog, they work like a damn dog. They work like a dog. I know some doctors, man, who got families and they work like a damn dog. You know, here's the thing: they work all day, but they got about 20 years in, maybe 15 years in, and then they decided to have a family much later in life. Now, Phoenicia, you look like you are a pretty young woman, Phoenicia, right? And you look like you chose, and it sounds like you chose to have a son. And a lot of people choose to have families, or they choose to have families early in life. And then they're like, you know what? I want to make money and have a family at the same time. Well, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's damn near impossible. So now we're here. And you talk about you need a work-life balance in the trucking industry. God damn.
I remember when I first started driving and my son was really young. It was really hard. It was a really, really big sacrifice.
Impossible. It's impossible
To make. It will give you an opportunity to spend time with your family and not spend months or weeks or days at a time away from home.
So I'm going to assume that these drivers, they are probably some drivers who came in with Hirschbach, maybe, and she probably got into trucking, and she, like I said, she saw that big money that y'all was talking about over there at Prime Inc. Y'all showing those settlements for 5, 10, 15, 20, wow. Okay. She saw the money. Over there at Prime Inc. Y'all showing them settlements for. Y'all got it on screen. I made $8,000 today. I made $9,000. I grossed $9,000, and man, the freight is good over here. Meanwhile, you people be going away from home for weeks at a time. And that's the game, and that's the side of the game that don't get talked about enough. Being away from home. In order to accumulate a week like 8,000, it's usually bookend by a week that is maybe 5,000, maybe 4,000, and it hits just right. Like, you have to really build on that. Like, trucking is really momentum. Because very rare do you go 8, 9, 10 in consecutive weeks. So it's very rare that you do that. Shit, you have to be on some extraordinary stuff. However, at a regular trucking company, you usually have to build on that, Maybe 8 this week, 5 the next week, 6 the next week, 7 the next week, 7 the next week, 5 the next week. It goes like that. And even still, it's weeks at a time. Time away from family. And that's trucking, guys. That is trucking.
As an ATOS here at Aurora.
ATOPS. Man, listen. Phoenicia, she said that she is saying that truck drivers need more work-life balance, and that's what she's figured out as truck drivers. Meanwhile, what she is setting us up for to be home permanently. Yep, that's what's going to happen. We're going to be home permanently. We are going to be able to sit with our son and play catch. Finally, we are going to be able to go outside and take the dog for a walk, and everybody just go to a park. That's what we're going to be able to do as truck drivers. Why? Because hell, Aurora, the truck going to be driving itself. Shit, as soon as we get done waving the damn truck like this, right? As soon as we get done swinging the damn truck out of the bay, time to go home.
Being thorough and making sure that I take the small steps to gain.
Using all type of cliche languages. Whenever I could go ahead and take small steps to get to the bigger picture, then the bigger picture will open up a universe for me to succeed. Yep. Whenever I can take small steps towards my car, then I can go home to the big picture that is my family waiting on me. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big effects. My time as a driver has really shown me that there is a big...
I like that haircut, though. I like the hair, Phoenicia.
Big need for the work-life balance for drivers. I remember when...
She said there's a work-life balance for drivers. She's going to speak for all you guys.
When I first started driving and my son was really young, it was really hard. It was a really, really big...
Now, it's always tough, man, trying to be a parent to a small kid, especially a woman, when you have to work all day long, man. You know, my mom, she was the type of woman, she had worked at this good job. She had a plant job, and she used to pick up all type of overtime to provide for her family, right? You know, thank God, though. Thank God that I had a dad at the house that could kind of pick up the slack. But for the most part, I was one of those latchkey kids. You know, I came home, I had a key to the house, and I can always come in the house, right? You know, nobody home, so I just go back outside.
Sacrifice to make. It will give you an opportunity.
Yep. So soon as you get done bringing the trucks in like this right here, doing the post trip. Hell, how many drivers do you need to do a post trip at the end of the day? Huh? 1, 5, 10 tops. How many drivers do you need to do a pre-trip and a post-trip over there at Hirschbach? Oh yeah, y'all at the local terminal doing the air traffic control, doing the traffic control. That's what it is. Y'all doing the traffic control. Traffic control specialist, is that what y'all title is over there at Hirschbach? Soon as y'all done bringing in the sheaves, right? Soon as you're done bringing in the sheaves, go ahead and clock on out. Go play softball.
You need to spend time with your family and not spend months or weeks or days at a time away from home.
Oh, that is so nice. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Phoenicia, and y'all let me know about y'all work-life balance over there at the crib. Are y'all getting enough of it? Is it hindering you as a person? Is your mental health okay? We got to ask these questions as truck drivers, because the technology, they are making all type of reasons as to why they are needed, okay? And they're saying that, okay, they're safer drivers, okay? They're more productive as a driver, and you need to be home with your sons and daughters because you need more work-life balance. That's what they're saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, though.